the think tank Beyond Network.
Thank you.
Thank you. And since I'm talking about the present, I'll be brief and see, I'll talk to you something a little bit different maybe. The difference is that I was handed over the baton in 2010 saying that this conference and exhibition has to be done in 2012, and so Sandeepan, we think that you should handle it. Now I'll tell you my predicament, and I'll be upfront with you. I graduated from Kharagpur, 1970. I've been attached with the IIT KGP. I'm in the Board of Governors, but with Pan IIT, I'll be upfront, I was not too much involved. So first I thought that, well, what is this Pan IIT all about? And I started investigating, and I found that, wow, there are about 50 IIT alumni all over the world. There are 5 IITs, 5 alumni. Now there are 16 IITs, so there will be 16 alumni. There are city alumni, like Calcutta has an alumni, Delhi has an alumni. Then you go to USA, there's a USA alumni, then there is a East USA, West USA, there is a Europe, so it is alumni and alumni. So what is this Pan IIT all about? And what are we working for? What are the objectives? Who are the members? There are 2 lakh alumni. Does Pan IIT have 2 lakh members? Answer is no. Then I say, who are the members of these people? What are they going to do? And what got me engaged, because as I must confess, I'm a pretty slow starter, but if I start, I will run. And what was told to me and what has been shared by the predecessors, it was very clear that Pan IIT USA, or the USA movement or the USA focus, was more on branding IITs and IITians because they've contributed a lot to the world, whereas the focus of India is on nation building, and that appealed a lot. Do they have initiatives? They have fabulous initiatives. Are the initiatives shared or they're done differently by the different alumni? Answer is yes and no, because they are they're a little different. We have this, you have this great, event and an exhibition, and the surplus goes for this purpose. So I went to the industries and they said, and I told them that, are you going to support this? So some of the big ones told me, including my company, the Tatas, that आपका खाना पीना का मस्ती के लिए हम क्यों पैसे देंगे? You think IIT is the only thing in the world? We also do our CSR. So I had to explain to them, and believe me, ladies and gentlemen, most of the organizations were not aware of what activities and what nation-building activities Pan IIT was doing. It took time to convince them, because the thought about them was not hugely positive. It became positive. Second is what I felt is what Pan IIT needs. If you have got 2 lakh alumni and from 5 IITs, and now you've got 16 IITs, it is massive. So if you have to have a global, event, it also must be massive. It requires a huge area, it requires a large hall, large organization, large networking. I checked with many of the delegates. I said that, why do you want to come to this to this great event? Well, quite a large number of them said that they want to come for networking. I said, what about nation building? They said, yes, but what are the opportunities? We said, yeah, that is the idea all about. So that appealed to me again. So let us be clear and upfront that it gives you a huge platform for networking. So the success of a Pan IIT conference and an exhibition depends whether we have been able to give you that platform. A platform today is, let us say 7 or 8 IITs. All the 16 IITs haven't got their final years out. And whether we have achieved that or not, it is for you to judge that. And I think that we have given it the platform. We have given the platform for networking. Have we been able to communicate to you what are the various activities we are doing? I think we have. The second session, I think Himanshu, who is sitting with me, he said that what are the various things Pan IIT is now doing and proposing to do. You have heard from my other predecessors what it has been doing. What concerned me a lot was the word sustain. If you see, the theme is excel, transform, and sustain. Should we add new initiatives? My thought was yes and no. First, let us try to sustain the initiatives we have taken. And what impressed me a lot, and what should also influence you a lot, that the initiatives taken by Pan IIT is at the low end and at the high end. The low end is, whether it is, imparting skills to people, making them employable, making them entrepreneurs, but it is also the high end. There is a mentorship, there is having PhD guides, and many things. So it works on both the high ends. The initiatives have to be scaled. What is, my glue is, and my message is, it is a fabulous platform. More such platforms will follow. There will be focused platforms. Please engage. Please work for the development of the country. What is required is first your time. A drop of money helps. But if you can give a little bit of your time, Pan IIT is going to run. And such an organization does not exist anywhere in the world. I am not aware of any 16 autonomous universities, autonomous bodies, on one platform with so much of alumni. Objective in India is nation building, outside is branding. I'm not aware of that. It is a tremendous thing. We have to work more. It takes time. It takes more time. We are big, we are huge, but we are focused. We have to sustain, we have to grow. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandeepan, for giving us the present status of Pan IIT. He really should be commended for an excellent Pan IIT Conclave 2012.
Could I ask something from Sandeepan? 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 Yeah. I'm Kiran Seth here. I'm here, right in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
We talk about nation building. Pan IIT is doing a wonderful thing. What a lovely conference we have had.
Hello.
Yeah.
We will have question afterwards, please. Or you can talk to Sandeepan after the session, please. We are running late. I'm sorry, but now we have with us Mr. H.R. Vash, Chairman, Pan IIT India, and Mr. Arvind Gupta from Pan IIT India. We also have with us Siddharth Chaudhary, President of Pan IIT USA, as well as Mr. Arjun Sen, Vice President, Pan IIT USA. I'm sure that they will be able to give you the vision of Pan IIT, what we are going to do in future. So may I request Mr. H.R. Vash to kindly come forward and present what we are going to do in the future. Mr. H.R. Vash, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As we are coming close to the end of this session, we have to just understand what we want to do in future. You are, the people here in the hall are the ones who are really committed. They have stayed back for the full event, and I want to share with them what we would like to do. Is there somebody on this? Is there somebody with the laptop who can help me in connecting the screen? Yeah, okay, thank you. So as Sandeepan had mentioned, Pan IIT now is an apex body, and we have the alumni associations who are now members of Pan IIT. Together we have about 250,000 alumni, growing at 20,000. And these alumni have diverse interests, so we can do anything we want to do. Our role, that of the conference already mentioned, excel, transform, sustain. Now we need to constantly expand our vision. I always believe 1 + 1 is not 2 but 11, and 1 - 1 is not 0 but negative. In the global order, India is emerging as a formidable player among the top few in the world. We here want to hasten this process through our collective synergies. We have to make it there, sustain and nurture it. I want your pledge that you will help make this happen. We'll think big. Through our initiatives, we are committed to change this scenario. And how we will do it? The scalability has been mentioned. I will come to that, how we can make it scalable. Our commitment will grow stronger day by day. And the EC of Pan IIT has identified 4 things which we need to make us take these forward with full speed. The internal communication. Now here we need a newsletter, we need an online web portal, we need a professional agency to do this, and I'm very happy to say that Spenta Multimedia has been appointed as this professional agency. They have a background of 41 publications, and they are been identified that they are competent to do this. They have agreed to do this without any cost to Pan IIT, and they will also share in the profits. So it's a very big plus which we have achieved. That's the power of our brand. With this, more and more agencies we are looking for who will come and join with us in taking the motion forward. Spenta Multimedia will focus on the internal communication amongst us, amongst alumni, amongst the institute. But we have to reach out to the masses. For our nation-building initiatives, everybody should know what we are doing. We have to also show them how to duplicate, so that even if we are not there, we are able to teach them, educate them through TV, through radio, through internet. So this is what we are going to attempt. And we are looking for somebody who will take this forward, make it a revenue generation model. We are hunting for an agency, and we hope we will find somebody soon. Then there has been a lot of talk of innovation. Lot of work going on in various institutes across the country, across the world. We need a technology center where we will be able to address the problems before the nation. We need to integrate these technologies. And that is where Pan IIT has a big role, where we can access information and make it happen. So besides our initiatives, of which you have already seen presentations earlier, there are many things more to be done. There is need for innovation in low-cost housing, food for all, literacy and education, improvement in earning. Many of the government funds don't reach the people. Low-cost medical care, distributed energy generation, energy-efficient devices, etc., etc. All this is required to make life easier for our fellow Indians. Will you, the question is, will you work it with your friends? And I'm sure the people who are here are those who are committed to do so. As Hari had mentioned, we need a full-time secretariat. Presently, we have just one person who is Anil Vij, our Chief Operating Officer, who is there. We are looking for more. It is imperative to have people here full-time because fundraising is very important. Our support to these initiatives is important. interaction between institute and the alumni bodies, there's a lot of work. So now, you are our parliament. You have to say whether the direction is right, what more needs to be done, whether you will extend your wholehearted support to this cause. I have come to the land of Netaji with high hopes to get your support with tan, man, dhan. I hope I will not go back disappointed. So you are the most important person. Act now, volunteer your time. We have an email ID exclusively for interaction, paniitorg@gmail.com. There is a number. This number will connect you with us. So even as I am speaking, I request you to establish this contact so that we can take this movement forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vaish. Now, may I request Mr. Arvind Gupta to supplement whatever Mr. Vaish has said, or maybe some. I think you can do it briefly. Eh?
Okay. So, good afternoon. I know we are between lunch and the flights and whatever else to catch. My name is Arvind Gupta. I represent perhaps the newest or maybe the oldest IIT, which is at BHU Varanasi. And I'm a 92 graduate. I actually work full-time with the BJP, and that's what I do. So the questions, I thought I have the benefit of not knowing a lot about the previous vision and the future vision, and we thought that we would just start with a white space, a clean sheet, and ask a lot of feedback and crowdsourced thoughts. And my three areas is that if you can give, people can volunteer for things, people can, give the dhan that Mr. Vaish is talking about. We have a lot of projects that are identified, or we can adopt projects that you can suggest. So please let us know what your thoughts are, what the organization should do.
We've heard so far about the vision for PanIIT India, and also the history of how the PanIIT movement started first in the US and what has happened in the last 10 years. So I wanted to give you a quick US perspective on where we are today and where we see ourselves moving forward. If we look at where we are today, the IIT system has completed 60 years. We are celebrating the Diamond Jubilee of IIT Kharagpur. The PanIIT movement itself has completed 10 years since our first conference in 2003. And IITians worldwide have been recognized for their thought leadership, for their business acumen, and social contributions. But when we look forward, we also see that the number of IITs are increasing from 216 and potentially to 36. And we have a lot of young alumni who are joining the PanIIT alumni group every year. So while we have a very rich history, we also need to make sure that the PanIIT remains relevant, and we can engage with a lot of our IITians both here and across the world. So we are at a point right now where we have a great history behind us, and we have a great opportunity moving forward. So at PanIIT USA, we have chosen a bold vision for where we want to be. We want to be the best and the most respected alumni association in the world. And by respect, we define that as a combination of success and giving back. So to implement this bold vision, we have said that all of our activities should fall under three broad categories. The first one is promoting success of IITians. And by promoting success of IITians, we are not just talking about showcasing success of our prominent IITians. We are also looking to how we can help IITians be successful in the careers of their choice. And irrespective of where they are in their career path, whether they are just coming out of the IIT or towards the latter part of their careers where they may need some kind of a help or assistantship. The second thing we wanted to do is connect all of our alumni, both virtually and through physically. And by physical, we do it through our conference and our events. But it's also important, as you have heard, of making sure that we have this engagement in between our conferences. So we are taking initiatives to make sure people are connected virtually, both through social and various online media. And finally, giving back to our communities where we live, both in our personal capacities and in our professional capacities. That has always been a big hallmark of the IIT education and IITians across the world. And while we take these initiatives, we want to make sure that we are following the 4 core principles that PenIIT has adopted. We've heard about them from PG and Ashank and others, and I'll just give a quick perspective from the US side. The primary principle that PenIIT was started was obviously branding. And branding in the PenIIT context means the thought leadership of IITians, and not only in IITians, but also IIT and India itself. As we heard during the opening ceremony, IITians and IITs are synonymous with Brand India. So when we do branding, at least outside of India, it's important to do this in this 3-dimensional context. And as it was mentioned just a few minutes earlier, as a public recognition of our contribution, IITs have been honored by the US House of Representatives in House Bill 227 for the economic innovations to the US. And we hold this distinction even while our bragging right is that MIT has not received this distinction while we have. So that shows the power of our branding. In terms of alumni services, we feel that this is going to be very critical moving forward, especially with a huge number of alumni joining from a lot of different IITs. We want them to be engaged. We want them to feel the value of PenIIT. So we have created an alumni services roadmap of what an alumni outside of India would need during their career and during their life, and try to map what services we can provide as PenIIT to them. The third one, which Ashank talked about, is advocacy. The PenIIT voice is a very important force to be reckoned with, not only just in India, but increasingly in US, and we have seen in other countries, UK, Japan, Australia, and others. During the civil nuclear agreement and the negotiation, PenIIT and IIT alumni played a very prominent role in making sure that the bill does go through. And we're also happy to say that the current chair of the India caucus in the Senate, Senator Mark Warner, is a friend of PenIIT, and he often looks out to many IITians in the Washington, D.C. area for advice on policy matters. And finally, as we have all talked about, giving back. From PenIIT USA, our initiative is Wheels. I'm sure you have seen multiple sessions on Wheels and what are the different things that we are trying to promote. In India, the nation-building initiatives created by PenIIT India is a great example. And giving back is very critical because this is the one initiative that combines all of the 3 principles that we have talked about before. It provides a great opportunity for branding. It provides alumni services to those alumni who are interested in social entrepreneurship. And finally, it gives us that advocacy and a voice where we can provide inputs to government policy on a lot of social and policy issues. So that's at a very high level, the US perspective on where we are headed. And Arjun Sen can talk a little bit more about some of the specific initiatives.
Thank you, Siddharth. It was good of you to give us the vision of PenIIT USA. Now, may I request Mr. Arjun Sen to very, very briefly further consolidate whatever Siddharth has said. Mr. Arjun Sen, just briefly add if you want to add something, so that thereafter we can have the question answer session, because we are running a little late. Yeah.
Absolutely. And of course, I totally understand being the last speaker before lunch on the last day. Thank you. You know, as we looked at the life cycle, we have just looked at the moment an IITian comes from India to US, and we have gone through their life cycle to see at what point, what can we do. And some of the things, for example, we are looking at is an alumni cell where we want to make sure that in every placement center here, we give them all the information on where can they go, where they can be warmly greeted. And of course, knowing IITians, all we need to do is create the roadmap, and they will find ways of using that. You know, we have also started the newsletter because we really believe that we want to inspire. And I'll give you an example right away, one of the articles that was there with Guru Funda with Arjun Malhotra, where Arjun told us one of the 5 things he learned was, how do you work with people smarter than you? Simply, absolutely brilliant, and that has, you know, inspired us. So as we go through each one of these areas, we are trying to find that our challenge is scalability, which means we have a lot of ideas, but we can only do based on the resources. So there are 2 things we have figured out. One is we are trying to work with each of the campuses, campus representations in US, but also on this particular trip, we have learned a lot about what India is doing, and we want to use every resource we have from the newsletter to everything to promote nation building and other activities that is there. So that way, every IITian in US is totally aware, and they can directly join these. Now, at the end, once you look at all these, the question that all of us get into is, why will I work and get involved? Because it's, you know, a volunteer organization, and how do I do that? Just taking 30 seconds on that, you know, for me personally, I just looked at, I paid 35 rupees to Kharagpur per month. Come on. When I look at that every time, I just look at, you know, I need to do something. But there was a big gap. I sent one email to Arjun Malhotra by saying, Arjun, I want to do something. And he just said, okay. I thought, wow, this Arjun Malhotra guy, you know,